Hey gang, it's Dave Spencer along with
Nathan Austin.
Caden Austin.
producer and producer's brother, an actor,
Yes.
and an actor, right there, because Nathan's produced the new movie The Middle Ground and stars in it as well.
Yes.
The IMDb page
Is-
says a tale of two brothers wrapped up in circumstances that could have only ever happened in Kentucky. Filming begins in June, but you're done.
Yes, it is finished, and we will be releasing it next weekend at the Battle of Sacramento in Sacramento, Kentucky. And that's why I'm back in Kentucky.
Excellent. So what is it about?
It is basically what it says. Like, we kept it kind of vague because really we don't want to say too much about it because
Sure.
we kind of want the audience to develop feelings and connections toward the characters as they watch the film. You know, a lot of times you go into a film and you know what it's about before you go in.
That's a really good point, Nathan. That's an excellent point. Sometimes I'll be watching a movie and I'll think, you know, I wish I had known what it was about.
Yes.
Actually, I wish I wouldn't have known so much about it because it would have been cool to see everything unfold. I like that. That's
Okay.
really neat.
But with that being said, yes, it's about two brothers. They grew up in Kentucky.
Yeah.
And they both have the same father, different mothers.
Right.
So, like, they say their teenage years, they got separated. You know,
Right.
one of the mothers moved, one of them north, and one of them south.
Sure.
And they meet again on the battlefield, and then they become war deserters and run back to where they grew up in Kentucky and hide out there.
Cool.
And that's when trouble starts to happen, and this story unfolds. Like I said, I want people as they watch it, you know, to kind of
Right.
just develop.
And it's gonna premiere at the Battle of Sacramento.
Yes, they will be showing it. I think all 3 days they'll have a TV set up and be showing it.
Okay.
Plus, that will be where people can actually purchase it at. For now.
Right. And the Battle of Sacramento is May 15th through the 17th. Is it through the Sunday?
Yes, it's through Sunday.
Because now they have a special service, you know,
Yeah.
on Sunday, which I think is really, really cool. So when did you start filming the movie?
Last year, like exactly a year from the battle. That was the first day that we shot, that we got any footage, and it turned out way better than we ever predicted.
That's always good.
That's,
Yeah.
that's awesome. Like, we showed up, and before we went there, we had talked to everyone putting it on, and they had told us, you know, we could stand on the sidelines and film. But when we got there, everyone there is so welcoming and nice.
Right.
They just acted like we were family and was like, yeah, here, jump in, just film.
I'm not surprised. That's great. That's great. Now you are in the movie.
Yes, I play one of the brothers. I actually play the younger brother.
Okay. And this is your brother, Caden.
Yes.
And Caden, who do you play in the movie?
Younger version of Nathan.
Oh, the younger version of Nathan.
Yeah.
Which is a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're looking for a younger version of this guy, get his younger brother. That's
There's
perfect.
a little bit of resemblance.
Yeah,
so
that's
it
perfect.
worked out.
That's great. That's a great idea. Now, who's in the movie?
Dallas Lee Blanton, who also directed and wrote it. He plays the other brother.
Okay.
And Angela Yantz, who's one of the producers, she plays like the family member that Dallas goes hides out on her land and everything.
Right.
And then Hannah DeWilde is also in it, and all four of us attended Murray State University.
Okay,
and that's
cool.
where the connection for this movie came from. All of us met.
When we talked, I think it was a year ago, or maybe a little over a year ago.
Yes.
We talked about you guys, hooking up in Murray.
Yeah. And so from there, we all just talked about this for a while, and it eventually came to pass.
That's terrific. So, what are you working on now? This movie's complete. Are you jumping into a new project immediately, or?
Kind of immediately.
Yeah.
Because about 2 months ago, I started contacting people to set up for our next film, which is going to be done here in Kentucky also. And it's called Lost in Time, and it will go from present day to the Old West. And it, again, like, we want people to know that we're working on something else, but it's
Right.
going to be vague again.
Sure.
Because same thing, like, everything we do will probably be like this from now until forever.
Well, that's fine. That's what I like. I like to be surprised. I like to be pleasantly surprised. So that's where are some locations? Can you reveal some locations?
Yes, we will be shooting at Copper Canyon Ranch in Hopkinsville, Kentucky. And
Never been there, but I've heard about it. Yeah.
it's amazing. Like, there's a whole Old West town,
Yeah.
and you can look it up
That's great.
on coppercanyonkentucky.com.
Oh, I gotta go. I've got to totally go.
Yeah, and they set up all kinds of events. You can do like church youth groups can rent it out, birthday parties. I know during Halloween is like really huge for them because they have like haunted hay rides and everything.
That's great.
And we were lucky enough that in the middle ground, through connections, I was able to talk to them, and we do have a scene in the middle ground that was shot there.
Oh, okay.
But while there, we talked to them, and they were totally cool with us filming like a whole film there. So now, all of them will be in our next one too.
Right.
And so
This is awesome. Nathan, you like to film, okay, your filming so far has been fairly Kentucky-centric. Are you looking to, continue this?
We want film anywhere.
Anywhere, yeah.
we can go. And
We love that you're filming. I love that you're filming Kentucky. I think Kentucky is just rife with opportunities.
Oh
for
yeah,
that sort of
and
thing,
like the scenery is so beautiful in Kentucky.
Right.
That's one thing about people who've seen it in California.
Yes.
The biggest comment we have got is like, "Oh, Kentucky's beautiful,"
Right.
Because like the middle ground, it's set in the Civil War era, so all the scenery, it's just trees and landscape.
It's
and everything.
beautiful. Well, it's like that TV series Justified, set in Kentucky, but they never filmed it in Kentucky. I'm like, what are you doing? Get over here, yeah.
Yeah, it is good for
Right.
especially timepiece films and stuff, because
Right.
it still has that whole feel, and it's just we haven't been all concrete.
That's
Kentucky,
right.
But no, we'll film anywhere. We're actually we had been working on a film in California called Apartment L.
Okay.
And that's another project that we've been doing, and for like the past 2 years since me and Angela's been there,
Right.
we've just been mostly acting in other people's stuff,
Gotcha.
like commercials, independent films. Like we've even been to like the Warner Brother lot and CBS and works and stuff. So
Great.
I mean, it's going.
It's exciting, man. This is great, and I love that you're filming in Kentucky. The movie is The Middle Ground. It's going to premiere this coming weekend at the Battle of Sacramento in Sacramento, Kentucky, and DVD copies will be available
Yes,
for purchase.
we will have DVDs and posters, and the DVDs will run $10 a piece. And like I said, there'll be posters too if people want them. And I would just like to say, like, I'm so grateful to the community of Sacramento for helping us
Great
get
people, I
this
know
done.
them, yeah.
Like without them, we wouldn't have what we have now.
That's great.
They helped us kick it off, and there's a lot of other people to thank too. Like, it's a big list. You would think since it was
Like at the Oscars when they roll that thing out, I go,
There's quite a few people, and like I'm grateful to everyone that helped.
That's great.
Even you guys, allowing us to do this.
Oh.
Like,
Man, we're happy to do it. This is great. This is great. For making movies in Kentucky, that's awesome. Now you've got the website. The Middle Ground is middlegroundfilm.com.
Yes,
Okay.
and it'll direct you to the Facebook page.
Got it.
And there's also a teaser trailer. Like
Okay.
again, you're gonna walk away after you watch it and be like, "What's it really about?" But again,
Find out.
yeah,
Watch it, and you will know.
come to Sacramento. You'll definitely find
Come
out.
to Sacramento, and you will know. Nathan Austin, thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
And I wish you well. You're doing great.
Thank you. Thank you.